Hello, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Congratulations with the new album.
Huh?
The new album is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my English is a bit wobbly.
No, 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 no problem at all. Yeah, so now you have to help me get some of these words right. So the album,
Mm-hmm.
is it
Mm-hmm.
Myriad?
Myriad. It means the same in Swedish as it does in English. So myriad would it be like in English, I think, but
Okay.
myriad is the pronunciation in Swedish.
Ah, right. Myriad.
Oh, we will have a workshop. Yeah, you
Yeah.
ask me and I will tell you how it's pronounced. Myriad. Oh.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a fantastic album. So that comes out on November 18th. So how long's this been in the works for?
Uh, I guess we started writing some of the songs when we had released Feberdröm,
Yep.
the first full-length album we did.
Mhm.
And the first single from this album is actually the song Mammon.
Yep.
It's the closing track on the album. And we released that before we knew that we would release the album Myriad, but it's on the record.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I noticed that because I had a look at some of the clips, and I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that song was out, yeah, a little while ago compared
Mm.
to the album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah. Now going over to some of the songs, so uh,
Mm-hmm.
some of the film clips you have. So Ra is a
Mm-hmm.
great film clip with all the balloons and everything.
Thank you. Yeah, we
No,
work with a friend. His name is Simon, and he's the one who made the video for Mjölksyra.
mhm.
You know the song, and
Yeah,
I
yep.
know you know how to pronounce it,
Yeah.
Mjölksyra. And then he made also the video for Ra, and he also made a video that is not released yet that will come out at the same time as the album. It's the video for a song. I
I was waiting for it.
won't tell you. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's an animated video that this time,
Okay.
so I really like it. It's cool. He's very talented and super nice.
Yeah, well, there's two other songs here there's no film clips for yet, but I'm hoping this might be one of them. Let's see by the face reaction. So my two favorite ones are My Sister
Hmm.
is a Very Angry Man. It's a great
Hmm.
song. And uh,
Great title.
yes, yeah. And Exoskeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be surprised.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but it will be revealed very shortly, so you don't
Yeah.
have to wait a long time.
All right.
I don't know actually if it's a secret or not, but well, I kind of made it a secret now, so I guess I have to stick to that.
No, that's all right. Better be safe.
Yeah, I'm happy that you liked those songs.
Yeah.
I like them as well.
Yeah. So who are the main writers in the band?
Everyone.
Okay.
I guess that's why we sound the way we do. If you come into the studio with the riff,
Mm.
usually I would say it's David or Daniel or Jerka, Eric,
Yep.
who comes with a riff, and then we jam on it together, and everyone sort of color in the song.
Mm.
So you don't know, you never know what direction a song is going to end up in. It's everyone sort of contributes. So yeah.
That's really good though, because I mean, listening to the album, there are a lot of different styles in there, and
Yeah,
the
it
way,
happens.
yeah, I'm guessing you guys have a lot of different influences and backgrounds, or different members.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Mm.
Everyone have sometimes I don't know if we're even know what kind of music we make in this band. It's just whatever comes naturally, and everyone has different musical background and preferences. So it just happens. This is what happens when we write music together.
Yeah. But I mean, you can definitely hear
and we've been very we've been very lucky. I was just going to say, because when we signed with Nuclear Blast, they haven't changed our process or our artwork or what we should wear. It's still the five of us who makes the decision.
That's
the
great.
creative decision. That's the dream, I would say, because this is something you're very afraid of, that a major label is going to come in and just change, poke around, and
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's right. That's really good. I mean, especially your style, because I mean, you can't really pinpoint it. You can't say, oh, this is. I know it says on your little bio, you know, stoner, progressive, psychedelic rock or something, but
you can call it just rock music. I guess that sums it up.
Yeah.
but it's a lot of genres in there, and we don't plan it that way. It's just something that happens.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for example, the song that we're talking about before, My Sister is a Very Angry Man. There's a lot of styles in that one. I mean, it's very rocky at the start, but then it goes into this other bridge part where it takes you to a different place, and then with your vocals on the top of it takes you somewhere else. It's like, wow, you know, it takes you everywhere.
Yeah. It's a fun song, I think. That was also the last song that we, I think, wrote for this album. So it was actually one of these times when you just play and the lyrics is sort of fall out of your mouth, because when we improvised, when we jammed on it, it was like, yeah, this is what I will sing, and that doesn't happen. Like, that never happens. So that riff it came from David, I believe.
Okay.
So it was me, Jimmy, and David who started to jam on that particular song.
Yeah. So do you play any instruments as well?
Yes, of course. I would like to say that vocals is an instrument.
Oh yeah, of course.
but yeah, of course, I play a little bit guitar, and I write music in my home studio. So then I just, well, you know, I'm just trying to make music. The chorus on Exoskeleton, I think it was like this, that I think Daniel wrote the riff, and Eric wrote like the verses, and I wrote the guitar and song for the chorus. So this is an example of when we all put different parts together. So yeah, I play a little guitar.
Yeah, because the thing
I don't brag about it.
No, yeah. I mean, I suppose you have two guitarists in the band, so you don't need to play a lot.
They're much better at it than I am, for sure.
But yeah, talking about the song Exoskeleton, I noticed, I mean, it starts off like a really, I guess, like a punky rock type feel, but when it goes to those verses, you got your melody, plus you got the guitar doing the melody as well over the top of your melody, which works really well.
Thank you.
It's like
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, it's like having two counteract things at the same time, but blending in well together. Yeah,
I think this is something we play like with each other, but against each other, and play off each other's sounds at times.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, cause you get a lot of songs where it's just maybe like chords or more of a riff. Yeah, not really such like a melody, where this one does have that, and yeah, it's great. I love it.
Thank you. Good to hear.
Yeah. Now going over to some of the other songs that you do have the film clips for, the Diametrical Enchantress. Now I saw the video that you had behind the scenes, where you had the little camera set up to record your lips and everything.
Oh yeah.
A bit of fun there.
It was strange strange to record just the mouth, and you cannot even see it that much because it's just in a small television in the forest. But
Yeah.
I'm in the video, the guys are not.
That's right.
Yeah, and also the dancer, the bubble dancer in the first video is joined by her dancing comrades in the Diametrical Enchantress video.
Yep.
So it's actually a dance group from the part of Sweden, Falun, where we are from, who performs in those videos. And the costume is made by, you know, when it's cold in winter and you sit on something, I should have Googled this, but I don't know the word. It's called liggunderlag in Sweden. And it's like a little, like sort of a yoga mattress that you can sit on to keep warm on the snow. And we cut this up and made the costumes for the dancers. So it's my design, and I was involved in building the costumes for the dancers. Together with Simon, who made the video, of course.
Yeah. And what was the other one you had? So it was a 3, wasn't it? Oh, then the first song you said before, the Moloken.
Yeah, Moloken.
Moloken, sorry, Moloken.
Moloken. It's a Swedish word as well. It's like to be downcast, a bit down, you know, as one might get this time of year in Sweden, because it's November and it's gray and it's raining and the fiery leaves will fall from the trees, and before the snow sets, it's very dark and a bit depressing.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's the sound.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, though, it's a great album. Every song, like I was saying before, is something different. It's you finish one and you think, oh, there's something new coming on. It's it's not like every song's the same.
Oh, that's a good thing. But it works for some bands like AC/DC. For us, I don't think we would agree on that. We're more like not like a train on a track that keeps going. We're more like a tree with different branches reaching out in different directions.
Yeah. Yeah. So what would you say your main influences are yourself?
It depends. I'm very interested in strong vocalists, of course, because that's my instrument, and I like people that work with their voice like it's any other instrument, that you do sounds. I collect sounds that you can do with your voice, and that to me is very interesting. I would say Mark Lanigan is one of my heroes. I love him. I'm so sad that he passed away, because I think that voice is so nice to listen to. And sometimes when I write, and also I like his lyrics and his music, of course. And sometimes when I write the lyrics myself, I can hear him, sing or say the lines, and then I know I'm in my head. So then I know I'm onto something that I think is good. We have a lot of different influences in the band as well. So
yeah, I was just going to say that. I'm guessing like the other guys are, probably the rock orientated and sound like someone more like the jazz rock or just everything.
Yeah, I think we come together and agree upon different bands. Me and David, some years ago, we discovered that both of us really like this old band, Gentle Giant. Very fun arrangements, and then me and Daniel and Jimmy sort of bonded over Caius and Queens of the Stone Age and the stoner scene. That's actually how the band started. I reached out to Daniel and Jimmy and was like, "Hello guys, would you like to play some stoner rock music with me?" And they said yes. And then we asked the other guys to join us as well, and then we just started jamming in the rehearsal pit. And this is what became of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It hasn't been that long, has it, since you guys have been together? Was it 2018?
Yeah, I believe we started to sniff each other out in 2017, but nothing really happened. We had some jam sessions, and then, yeah, 2018, we started to be a little more serious
Yep. Yeah.
as a band.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Now, just a couple of little things you do have coming up. So I noticed in December you have the Fuzz Festival.
Yeah, in Stockholm.
Yep, that's a pretty big one over there.
Yeah, we have never played in Stockholm before, so this will be enjoyable, I think. And some friends of ours is playing as well. So this is something we look forward to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then the other one next year is a big one. The May, the tour,
Yes.
Desert Festival.
Yeah, we're going out in May with Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats and Blood Ceremony. So we look forward to that. Tremendously high hopes for May next year. Hopefully nothing will be cancelled. And we have Desert Fest in London and Berlin, and also the Alcatraz Festival in Belgium.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is later in the summer. So yeah, hopefully we get to play some live shows. That would be great. We really enjoy it, but you know, the pandemic shut everything down. Venues and bands and tour plans and everything. So
yeah. So that would have been about the time of your other album, wasn't it? April 2020. Just got that.
Yeah, we released the Feberdröm, that album, and we were going to go on a tour in Europe. We have planned some tours in Europe, and everything got cancelled. So we really hope that nothing more will be cancelled, that we can go out in next year and play more live shows.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it's the way. Everyone's just coming back over, doing different things. I mean, we've had a lot of bands come over from Sweden, actually, over the last 2 months here.
Nice. It's a good thing that some venues survived the pandemic. Excuse me. Because a lot of places had to close, obviously, in the pandemic. So we're lucky that some venues still exist.
Yeah, exactly.
And we would love to come over and play for you, of course.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. That'd be great. Yeah. I'm sure being now on Golden Robot Records, I'll get you over here one day.
Hope so. Hopefully. Yeah. I would like to play some shows and go snorkeling. I really enjoy snorkeling.
Okay.
But I don't get to do it a lot because I live in Sweden and it's very cold here.
Yeah.
And also not the best water to be snorkeling in the lakes where I live.
Okay. That's fair enough. Yeah, have to come over to Australia and do it.
Of course, that would be fantastic. Yep.
Yeah. So basically from now, after the album, I know you've got the Fuzz Festival. So in between that to May, do you have any other shows coming up to promote the album in Sweden?
I think we will do a streamed show as well again at the house of the guy that records everything we ever recorded. He has a house and a studio now, and he throws he had one sort of party for friends and also with the stream show. So this is something that will happen in December as well.
All right.
And then I guess we have to rehearse a bit more to be ready for May.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, they're not easy songs to remember, so there's a lot there.
Well, we have the upper hand because we made them up, so it's easier for us to remember them.
Exactly. Oh, I have to look out for the live stream then. Is that be promoted on the Facebook site?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we will put it on our social media for sure, and also we might do something on social media for the release also of the album.
Okay.
Not really sure what, but something will definitely happen, I think.
Yeah. I'll look out for those as well. Yeah. Now, I like to ask a lot of the artists about the whole. I know we spoke a little bit about before the whole pandemic thing, but what did you do with your time over those last 2 years in lockdown?
I was never locked down. Sometimes, well, Sweden didn't have a lockdown in that way, and I work in a bookshop,
Oh, okay.
so I could not work from home. So I was right in the eye of the storm of COVID.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So I was working, yeah, and we, yeah, we saw each other and rehearsed a bit, and so on. Of course,
Yep.
wrote on some new songs and
Yep.
like.
Now, did any of the songs from that time onto this album, like anything about the whole COVID period?
Yeah, I would say so. The Mammon song,
Okay.
it's the god of greed, and to me, it was very clear that the most important thing to a lot of people is money and the economy, and that show have to keep going. Stores had to be open despite the virus. It was so important. And when you work, I worked in a lot of stores overall prior to this, and it was very clear to me that it was so important to keep the shops open. So it got me thinking a lot about greed,
Yeah.
and how it's deeply programmed in humans, I would say, from survival of the strongest. And when children are young, they take each other's toys in the playpen and say, no, this is mine. And greed is very human thing. So I would say that Mammon is the song that's sort of my song about the pandemic. That's sort of the footprint I will leave.
Yeah. No, it seems to be the way though. Like a lot of bands have, I mean, not just about COVID, but just collected thoughts about different things, being in that state,
Yeah.
really having time to think about different things, where it's come through with their songwriting as well.
Yeah, and also the artwork for this album was made by Yu, is a French guy, and he made the artwork for our EP as well.
Mhm.
And I sent him the song and the lyrics, and we talked about it. And the cover art for the Myriad album
Yeah.
is obviously Mammon, and I've read that the god of greed would come riding on a giant wolf from the underworld to enslave mankind. And then I thought it would be fun if it was a girl. And also, well, because our band name is Gaupa, and it means lynx in the Swedish dialect where me and David are from. So of course she had to be riding on a lynx hybrid. And the portal, she has a portal so she can travel through different dimensions and everything. So yeah, it's very graphic.
Yeah. Interesting. That's really good. Yeah, that's a great cover. Yeah, really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't make it, but yeah, it's very cool. I like it as well. I like his work a lot. So we work with him, and also a guy in Barcelona who made the cover for the Mammon single, and he did some other artworks for us as well. We have the t-shirts that we make that we sell in our big cartel shop.
Mhm.
Is the artwork is from songs. So we have like the emperor's t-shirt, because I sing my head is a garden where emperors grow. So it's a picture of a head with a garden with emperors and waterfall through our mouth. So you check it out. We have some plans. we have a thought. So then I sent him the song Where Emperors Grow, and we talked about the lyrics, and he talked to me about symbolism and flowers and so on. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I just love the way that music and art come together like that. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's we were very lucky because these two artists contacted us and were saying like, hello, I enjoy your music, I draw things and do this, would you like to work with me? And we said yeah, of course.
That's excellent. Thank you very much for this. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having an interest in our band and taking the time to talk with me today. It was absolute pleasure, of course.
No, no problem at all. No, yeah, good luck with the album, and hopefully see you down here one day.
Oh, I hope so. I
No,
will bring my snorkel. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. All right, well, thanks, Emma.
Yeah, have a great evening.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.